All right, everybody, we are on the Mount of Beatitudes. Just down this side here is a huge amphitheater. Somewhere up in this area is where Jesus would have been teaching. Again, the ministry of Jesus is so powerful because what the Pharisees and Sadducees were so good at was making things complicated. Moses is given 613 laws by God, and they turned that into commentaries by the rabbis, and now we've got books that are this big that were created during the first century and during the Babylonian exile. And so they'll take a verse and there may be 30 or 40 pages of prohibitions based on that one verse, because that's what religion does. Jesus comes up here, and there's just average people up here. These are real people. These are fishermen, they're farmers, they're just folks from the community. And huge throngs gather up here. We'll talk about numbers more at another site. But Jesus teaches them, and in Matthew 5, 6, and 7, it's what we call the Sermon on the Mount. But it was simply a message that he delivers, and it's so simple. You want to know how to treat people? This is how you treat people. What about marriage? Well, let's do it like this. You want to know how to run a business? Well, here's 2 lines. Here's how you run a business. And so when you read Matthew 5, 6, and 7, Jesus is giving you how to connect with the Father, how to connect with your neighbor. It's all in literally something that can be read in about 10 minutes time. But this is some of the powerful teaching. Now, it's raining, you can see that, but right behind the church, there's another hill right on the other side of the lake, the Sea of Galilee, and there was a city named Hippos. It's a Latin word for horse. And that city was known to be sort of the Las Vegas of Galilee, and they built this city on a hill, and they lit it up at night, just like we do for Monday Night Football. We leave all the lights on so that our city looks really cool. So when you get to the verse where Jesus says, a city on a hill cannot be hidden, he's pointing right here. The archaeological ruins are still there. And he says nobody lights a lamp and puts it on a stand and then puts a basket over it. Oh, they built that city there, and they lit it up for what reason? So you'd notice it. And so you would come and visit. And so you would come and spend your money. And Jesus said, so let your light shine before men. So, again, if all you had was Matthew 5, 6, and 7, you could live pretty well. You would have a pretty good understanding of how to live as a Christian in almost every area of your life. So we're going to read that together now, and if you're watching at home, you can just take a moment and read it for yourself.